What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And today's Division 2 video is going to be your weekly vendor reset and must buys for today, March 1st. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, coffee, or whatever it is you got, and let's jump into this weekly vendor reset. Like always, we start off in Washington, D.C., and then we will finish up in New York City. Now, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comment section below what you think. All right, here we go. First vendor at the base of ops. All right, now, first item is the Everyday Carrier. This is the named Bellstone Armory chest piece with Perfectly Efficient. This one comes with health and hazard protection, followed by a Banshee SMG with strained and health damage, a AKM, oh nice, with Optimist and damage to armor, that's a pretty good one, and then a custom PF45 with Lucky Shot and damage to targets out of cover. Now the gear items, we have a Douglas and Harding backpack with Overclock, Crit Chance, and Skill Haste, and then a Fenris chest piece with headshot damage and hazard protection. Looking at the mods, headshot damage 7.2, drone health 8.3, turret duration 5.8, and then sticky bomb burn duration 4.0. Now must buys, things to look at from the first vendor at the base of ops. Take a look at the AKM. That's a decent one. I would put max assault rifle damage on there and then just keep the damage to armor. And you could do the unbreakable Fenris, but what I would do with this one is keep the headshot and hazard and then just make that weapon damage a armor attribute. All right, let's move on to the clan vendor. Now remember, for the clan vendor, you need to be a part of a clan that is level 30. Each of the different levels change the vendors in one way or another. So you need to be level 30 in your clan. That way you can see this vendor. Here we go. All right, clan vendor, starting off with the Darkness. This is the named marksman rifle with perfect eyeless. Comes with mag size. Then we have some gear set items. Hardwired mask with explosive resistance. Tip of the spear mask with status effects. And a future initiative holster with status effects. All right, high-end items. Black market RPK. Wow. This is actually going to be a pretty good one to pick up. So this is a black market RPK with max LMG damage, max damage to targets out of cover, and strained. So the longer you are firing the weapon, the more crit damage you get. Now what I would do with this is I would put damage to armor as that bottom attribute and keep strained. Put it on like a nice crit build, and this thing should do really nice. Actually, you could probably do this with like True Patriot, increase the mag size, and get even more crit damage out of it. I mean, it stacks up to 5 times. So what's that? That's 2.5 seconds, right? Yeah. So, I mean, you might get away with not running True Patriot and still getting the most out of that strained. I don't know. It's up to you. Let me know in the comments if you guys like the RPK. I've never really used it. Maybe once or twice, but I've never really done an RPK build. Next up, we have a black market SASG-12 with fast hands and headshot damage. Then a Wyvern backpack with unstoppable force, status effects, and crit damage. Interesting. I don't know. I'm thinking some sort of like capacitor skill build right there. I don't know. Moving on. 5 for a marksman rifle M700 carbon with crit damage and preservation. Then we have a Heligard pair of knee pads with repair skills and health. Yawl holster, nice, with crit damage and skill haste. Remember that the Yawl gear is very rare to find in these vendors. You cannot get y'all gear in the open world. You can only get it through these vendors or, say, the Dark Zone or Conflict. 511 mask with hazard and health. Then we have a few mods. Bleed resistance 8.7, shield health 4.4, skill duration 8.9, and chem launcher ensnare duration 8.3. The Y'all is rare, so check that one out. It's the holster with crit damage. You could probably get away with re-rolling the skill haste for whatever it is you want. Hazard, crit chance, armor regen, whatever you want. And then just optimize the core attribute. That would be the way to go. The RPK is a great pickup. Strained, 2 out of the 3 are maxed out. You can make that a god roll. Just re-roll the rate of fire to damage to armor. And that's it for the clan vendor. Again, shout out to the DoD, and remember, for that clan vendor, you need to be clan level 30. All right, we're going to start our way west and then double back east. First stop is the campus settlement. Now, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, support the channel by subscribing, and let me know what you guys think about these items in the comment section below. I might jump over some must-buys in your opinion, and if that's the case, let people know. All right, here we go. Campus settlement. Starting with the Commando, this is the named SVD with Perfectly Naked. Comes with swap speed. Then we have a M700 Tactical with crit damage and steady-handed, and a M249B for crit damage and perpetuation. Now looking at the gear items, we have a Providence mask with weapon handling and explosive resistance, and a Heliguard holster with crit chance and weapon handling. Looking at the mods, repair skills 16.1, chem launcher +1 ammo, hive health 7.7, pulse effect duration 8.7, and trap shock radius of 5.8. Must buys, things to look at from the campus settlement. Not really. Moving on. Let's go to the Dark Zone, starting with Dark Zone West. West! Come on. Come on, load time. Hook a brother up. Let's go. There we go. Alrighty, so starting with Dark Zone West. Now remember, all of the items you find in these DZ vendors, you need DZ resources. To get to that, you need to go over to your resources, and it's just above the keys. For example, right here, I have DZ resources 314 out of 300. So I have a little bit too much, so hopefully we have some good buys today, and I can spend some of my DZ resources. Here we go. All right, Dark Zone West. Starting with the Death Grips. Nice. So the Death Grips are the named 511 gloves with armor on kill. Now the cool thing about that is armor on kill, you can get that from skill kills. You can get that from weapon kills. Just as long as you kill the enemy, you get that armor back. Nice. These are PvP exclusives, so you can only get them from Conflict, the Dark Zone, or a named item cache. The only caveat is you can buy it from a Dark Zone vendor, so now is your chance. The only thing I'm not a fan of is it comes with skill haste. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of that. But let me know what you guys think. Next, we have a military M870 with health damage and preservation, followed by a urban MDR with optimal range and perpetuation. Gear items, aces and eights gloves with status effects, Rigger knee pads with headshot damage, Sokolov Concern gloves with weapon handling and skill haste, and then finally Richter and Kaiser knee pads with skill haste and explosive resistance. Looking at the mods, Blind Def Resistance 8.5, Seeker Mine Radius 4.1, Shield Holstered Regen 4.3, Firefly Speed 8.2, and then a Decoy Health of 6.0. Must buys, things to look at from Dark Zone West. The death grips, if you want. I don't like the attributes or the values that they hold, so I'm going to pass on it for me. All right, moving on to DZ South. Going down south. Let's go. Woo-ha! Yeah, boy. That good? That was a good one? I think that was a good one. I'm going to keep that. I'm not editing that out. You crazy. All right, DZ South. Let's go. The Mozambique Special with perfect breadbasket and mag size. Then we have a Police at T821 with headshot damage and ignited. A CTAR 21 with sadist and damage targets out of cover. Nice. This could go good with like a Ridgeway's Pride bleed build. That would be pretty nice. I like that. Just max out the attributes. You're good to go. It's a good one. Then we have a PX4 Storm Type F with reformation and damage to armor. Looking at the gear items. Hunter's Fury backpack with crit chance. Then we have a True Patriot chest piece with armor regen. Douglas and Harding backpack with calculated repair skills and explosive resistance. And finally, a Fenris chest piece with braced, crit chance, and status effects. Looking at the mods, headshot damage 7.6, drone damage reduction 5.0, turret duration 6.1, and sticky bomb burn duration 4.0. Must buys, things to look at from DZ South. Check out the CTAR. I liked it. And, True Patriot with armor regen if that's your thing. Moving on to the last Dark Zone location, DZ East. Now remember, I go to the Alpha checkpoint, not the main entrance. That way you can skip the entire, running through the whole front area and then just go through this checkpoint right here. See how much quicker that is. Instead of running all the way through there, we're already here. Boom. All right, DZ East. Here we go. Nice. This is going to be a must-buy as well. This is a good one. The Black Friday. This is a really good one to pick up because it has max LMG damage already. The damage to targets out of cover is only 2% off. So you could easily just re-roll the headshot damage off for max damage to armor. And this is a great pickup. To optimize it, it would only take 1 or 2 optimizations to max it out. And it would be God rolled. This is a great pickup. I'm going to buy one just because I need to get rid of some DZ resources. But pick this up right now. Dark Zone East Black Friday. This is a great LMG to use. Great pickup. Moving on to the SR1. This is the sniper with naked and health damage. Then we have a Negev with swap speed and perpetuation. Gear items. Striker mask with weapon handling. Foundry holster with skill haste. Araldi Holdings mask with headshot damage and hazard. And then a Heligard holster with weapon handling and armor regen. Looking at the mods. Repair skills 16.6. Chem launcher and snare duration 7.3. Hive health 7.3. Pulse cone size 6.3. And trap duration 4.3. Must buys, things to look at from DZ East. Only the Black Friday. Check it out. It's a great pickup. All right, so that is DZ East. Let's go to our last location in Washington, D.C. before we go to New York City. This is the Theater Settlement. Come on, man. Big money, big money. All right, give me something good, man. All right, here we go. Starting with the Boomstick. This is the named double barrel shotgun with perfect pumped up. Also comes with swap speed. Then we have a black market SASG with sadist and swap speed. Followed by a UIC 15 mod 2 with crit chance and sadist. Gear items. Richter and Kaiser gloves with explosive resistance and skill damage. and then a Walker and Harris pair of knee pads with headshot damage and armor regen. Looking at the mods, we have Disrupt Resistance 8.3, Seeker Mind Healing 5.8, Shield Health 4.3, Firefly Speed 8.3, and finally Decoy Health 6.0. Must buys, things to look at from the theater settlement. No. Okay, moving on. Let's see. So now we are going to New York City. New York. Let's go. All right. Now at the Haven, I guess it's considered a settlement in New York City. At the Haven settlement, we have two vendors we're looking at. At the top of the escalator, we have Marco, and then finally Roy Benitez outside. There is a clan vendor here, but we've already looked at the one in Washington, D.C. All right, here we go. First vendor, Marco. Starting with the Tactical Vector SBR 9mm, this with Reformation and Health Damage, followed by a M700 with Health Damage and Ranger, a Double Barrel Sawed-Off with Crit Chance and Pummel, and finally a Card 45 with Swap Speed and Reformation. All right, gear items, Wyvernware chest piece with Trauma, Crit Damage, and Skill Damage. Interesting. Overlord knee pads with headshot damage and status effects. And then a Grupo holster with crit chance and weapon handling. Now looking at the mods, Skill Haste 10.3, Incoming Repairs 16.6, Drone Scan Range 8.2, Chem Launcher Radius 5.7, and Trap Duration 4.2. Now anything to look at, must buys from Marco, the Wyvern chest piece with Trauma, Crit Damage, and Skill Damage, but it's a pretty nice one. That's about it. All right, let's go to the last person, Roy Benitez. Oh, but first, don't forget, you have to pet the dog. What's up, buddy? How you doing? They feeding you good over here? Yeah, you look good. Might need a bath though, man. I don't know. And your water bowl's still empty. Why is your water bowl still empty, dude? Why? Someone tell me. Someone tell me. Why? All right, let's go to Roy Benitez. Last vendor. Starting with the AKM, this one with killer and headshot damage. Then we have a tactical M249 with health damage and steady-handed. A M870 Express with swap speed and strained. And then finally a D50 with damage to targets out of cover and bread basket. Now looking at the gear items. Wyvern backpack with safeguard, repair skills, and headshot damage. A Heliguard pair of gloves with crit chance and skill damage. And a Fenris holster with health and crit chance. Now looking at the mods. Boo-doo-boo. Skill duration 8.3. Skill man. Why do they do this? It's the exact same mod. One says intensity, one says assist. They're the exact same price. They're the exact same attribute and the exact same value. What the fuck? All right, moving on. Turret +1 extra mortar. Firefly speed 7.9. And trap duration 6.1. Now, must buys, things to look at from Roy Benitez. I think that might be it. I mean, the D50 is a great pickup so that you can do the blueprint. So pick that one up if you haven't done the blueprint yet. And if you don't know what I mean, ask in the comment section below. I'm sure someone will help you out. And that is it for our weekly vendor reset and must buys for today, March 1st. I am Kamikazevondoom. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it informative, and if so, don't forget, hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the channel. And yeah, subscribe and ring that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of these daily Division Universe videos from yours truly. But all right, everyone, take care, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.